Hi everybody and welcome back to Time to Go. Bob here. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. So today guys, we're going to be finally doing the draw for the Armilla straps. I have 6 straps here to give away to 2 of you guys. First place is going to be getting the full aero-ballistic line. I did the video on those where I announced this giveaway. There's 4 straps for the first place winner. Second winner will be getting the full line from the Vestigo line. I'm going to be taking a look at those straps with you here today. That's their newest lineup from Armilla. Before we get into the straps and giveaway, there's just one topic I'd like to kind of clear the air on, especially with it being the brand new year, and that is the topic of paid micro brand reviews. And first of all, our channel here, Time to Go, does not accept, I say our, but it's really just me, but the channel does not accept payment for reviews. I've been offered twice since the channel has started. Now this is all from the perspective of a pretty small channel, and it'll be quite different for larger channels, I'm sure, but I've been offered twice to be paid for reviews and have declined both of those times. The one thing that I have received in the past is some free watches. I've actually done a few videos where I didn't even realize the watch was free until I tried to return it to the company and they told me just to keep it. So now when it comes to the free watches, for the most part, I've been giving those away either through the YouTube channel or to, there's a few guys here in the watch community in the Toronto area that have gotten lucky with some free micro brand watches as well. I currently have 2 micro brands in the collection, and both of those are due to the fact that I've become friends with the owners of both of those companies and they've gifted them to me. So those ones are really great watches. And when it comes to the whole payment of a watch for a video, say maybe a crappy watch, they want you to do a positive review of a not so great watch. I don't want a not so great watch or kind of a crappy watch in the collection, so that form of payment doesn't make any sense to me. When I do get the occasional free watch, it's because I like the watch. These companies send out their spec sheets and pictures, and I kind of know what I'm getting into before I get one in hand. And there's some surprises sometimes there too, but anyways, I just wanted to kind of clear the air on the whole topic of the paid reviews. I will do my best to give you guys the utmost clarity if I do get free products and that the particular watch we're looking at is a free product. And in all likeliness, I'll probably end up doing a giveaway of that particular watch. But if I ever do get an opportunity for some sort of an endorsement that makes sense to me, I can't imagine what that would be. I would definitely let you guys know. So that's it. I just wanted to touch on that quickly. Let's get into the straps. So up front we have the new Vestigo line in both colorways, the gray and black that they're offering currently. And when I had these on the way, I was expecting to get a very similar strap to the aero-ballistics that we have in the background, but I was actually pleasantly surprised to have something a little bit different. These ones are a little bit more on the elegant side versus the more rugged aero-ballistics, and there's definitely virtues to both. This is a much tighter weave seatbelt material, very almost silky smooth, and just take a look at how thin this is. 1.2 millimeters. And the other big difference, obviously, you're going to notice here now is that this is a single pass-through strap, which is really nice. And that's kind of my one beef with NATOs. And it depends on the watch. Some watches wear a little too high on the wrist with your typical NATO. So this is definitely a nice alternative. As far as similarities go, we have very similar, if not exactly the same hardware. Nice, really heavy-duty, rugged, signed here as well as down here on the keeper. The other similarity, all of their straps are 325 millimeters. Now, I don't know if you guys have the same problem as me. I have a 7¼ inch wrist and I order NATOs all the time and they're just too short, just a tiny bit too short. And these ones have that little bit of extra length. So it's going to work with larger wrists. The other thing is it's going to work with smaller wrists as well. And that's due to the fact that we have this sliding keeper. And I'd seen these in videos a few different times. These are the first straps that I've ever actually worn that have that sliding keeper, and it's amazing how big of a difference that makes. You can get a really nice fit with it, and let me actually just show you kind of how it works. All right, so I know I showed you guys this in the aero-ballistic video, but I just want to show you again quickly how the floating keeper works. So this is adjusted to approximately my wrist size. I have about that much fold over with this NATO. Now, if you have smaller wrists, all you have to do is just slide that keeper down to the tip of your strap to hold it in place. And you'd be surprised how well you can get this to fit. It's just going to accommodate so many more wrist sizes with that adjustability, which is really nice. So what I'll do is I think I'm going to end the video off by giving you a quick wrist shot with the SKX on the aero-ballistic and just give you a comparison with that same SKX on the Vestigo. Alright, so here it is, and great looking strap. The SKX obviously works with tons of straps, but here is that height difference that is added with this bit of a thicker strap. It's not overly thick, and I personally don't mind the SKX on NATOs, and I don't mind that it stands a little tall on wrist with them either, but again, there's certain watches out there that it just doesn't work for me. So let's take a look at the Vestigo. So here it is, and this is the first time actually wearing this on the SKX, and it's really, really comfortable. And check out the side profile. Barely any height added to the watch at all, so I love that. I mean, the aero-ballistics are great. They're a much more rugged strap, but there's something to be said for the more elegant Vestigo line. I really like both. They both have their place for sure. So that's going to be it. Let's spin the camera around and see who the winners of the straps are. All right, so to the draw, and I've got the glass bowl all loaded up, ready to go. And before we do that, one last thought on the whole microbrand thing. And this isn't just a microbrand channel here. I love watches with heritage and history as well. But the cool thing with microbrands is the people behind them. I'd say about 80% of the watches I've had in for microbrands, it's just one or two guys running the show, and they've all been, for the most part, watch enthusiasts. They're collectors just like you and I, and I've really connected with a lot of them, and it's just been a lot of fun getting to know so many of them. And it's not easy. Even the watches that we have here that are sometimes maybe cased in China, or the cases are made in China, or the whole thing's made in China even those ones, the quality control, the work, the design, it is not an easy task to get that together. So the guys that do it should really be commended. So to the draw. So first up, we're going to be drawing for, I'll mix these up here, the two Vestigos, the black and the gray. And the winner is Christian Gonzalez, and he's been a supporter of the channel for a long time. He's always got great comments in the comment section. So I'm really glad Christian could take the two straps home. The second winner is going to be, let's see here, Peter Williams. Peter Williams, you got 4 aero-ballistics headed your way. So guys, just reach out to my email. It's timetogo1978@gmail.com with your full name and shipping information. I'll get these out to you right away. Really appreciate you guys stopping by today, and all the best in 2019. Bye-bye.